Good evening, ladies, gentlemen, Pokemon fans around the world and trainers alike. Welcome to another special episode of Epic Battles of the Week. Let's go. It's going to be a fun one tonight. We got 7 insane fights presented to you by the Pokemon TCG Pocket India trainers. Make sure you follow them on their YouTube. The links are up there above. And I am your commentator today, Alonso. You can follow me at Alonsobisc on Twitch. Let's get right into the first fight. Right, we're going to get this one submitted to us by Nikhil Patel, NBH. And he gets the coin flip of tail, so he's going to get second. Alright, so he's playing a Mew electric deck. Looks like we can see a Magneton there, and Magnezone is a fan favorite right now, crushing it in tournaments. We do see a lot of Darkrai Magnezones, but he's opted for a Mew Magnezone deck. We'll see what other cards are available as well. Looks like there's a Purugly there as well, so that's going to be very interesting to see how that plays out. We got an Executor deck from the opponent here. So let's see, we got a Pokeball. We're going to throw the Pokeball out, get another Pokemon out on the bench, Glammy out. Okay, so this is a Purugly Mew Magnezone hybrid deck. Very interesting. Going to be a fun one. Now, Purugly is a very interesting card. Takes 3 energy, so it takes a little bit of time to get online, but does 60 damage and also shuffles a card from your hand back into your deck. Doesn't discard it like Persian does. Persian gets 2 energies and can actually completely discard a card if it rolls a coin. Whereas Purugly, it can look at the hand and also discard the deck. So it'll look at the hand. It'll be very interesting to see. I mean, Executor right now is an absolute force in tournaments. We are seeing a massive resurgence of Celebes and Executor EXs coming online, just flipping coins, building up energy in the back. So this is going to be a very, very tough fight here without a Magnezone. Okay, we get a Magnemite now. That's great. And we've got electric energy in this deck as well. So we can charge up Magnezone consistently as well with electric energy. A lot of people play it with Darkrai, and Darkrai only has Dark, and you only get about 2 shots, all 3 with Magnezone before it is not able to actually, hit again. So it's going to be interesting. We're going to have a Magnezone that can potentially pump out a lot of shots. We've got a Mew here as a bit of a meat shield. Maybe there's a budding Expeditioner in here that we can get Mew out of the way. That will be very interesting. But Executor is going to keep going. And we got a Yanma and another egg in the back. So we got a Yanmega deck. Now, one of these decks did win a tournament, a big 2,000 player tournament recently as well. So this is a very, very solid deck that the opponent is playing. Let's see if he flips for a heads. No, he gets a tails. So it's going to do another 40 damage. So Mew will survive for a little bit more. Purugly there with 110 HP could get online. We get 1 more energy and we can give it straight into that Purugly. Okay, we got the Magneton down. Going to start charging up. Are we going to retreat the Mew? Yep, with the X speed. And Purugly is going to come up front here. Going to do 60 damage and see the opponent's hand and get rid of a card. Now, gets rid of an Erica. That's quite big. That's quite big. As long as the Executor does not hit heads. So, let's see how we go. Or we get rid of the Yanmega potentially. Or we see the Yanmega. We got 2 Yanmegas in there. So, we can get rid of something. We got rid of Cyrus. Nice. So, we can't get that Mew Cyrus back in. So we're going to get rid of that at the hand, but we do see double Yanmega. So Yanmega's got 1 energy on it. It probably will get down on the bench and start building up some more energy onto it. Next turn, Yanmega will be after this turn, the opponent's turn. It will be online. Got 2 energy on it, just 1 more, and we can get Yanmega to start hitting out for 120 damage. And pretty much all of these Pokemon on Nikhil's bench can be one-shotted by Yanmega as soon as it gets online. Unless the Magneton turns into Magnezone, which has about 140 health, Yanmega cannot actually one-tap that. So, and Magnezone can do a lot of damage to Yanmega. Ooh! That's going to be a heads there. That's a big damage right there on Perugly, and Perugly is going to get one-shotted next turn if it doesn't retreat. We get another charge. We unfortunately do not have Magnezone, but we do have a Pokemon Communicator. So we could use the Communicator, get rid of one of these, get rid of the Perugly or the Glameow, and try and get our Magnezone online here for to start killing the Executor. Do some damage onto kill the Executor and do some damage onto the Yanmega when that comes out. But okay, instead we're gonna go for we're gonna use Perugly's ability. We're gonna lose Perugly next round because 40 damage from the Executor, remember, and I mean 80. It can flip potentially with heads, but it does not need a heads in this case because Perugly is one tappable by Executor. Yanmega with 3 energies on it now, and the Magneton is sitting there with 3 energies on it. So that's going to be good. That's going to be able to dish out a lot of damage very, very soon. Executor is only on 40 HP. So it was a pretty good play. I probably would have tried to use the Pokemon Communicator to try and get a Magneton online and start dishing out damage with that. However, he went for the damage. He went for extra damage on Executor and tried to get rid of the... obviously got rid of the Cyrus. That's also a good play, but hopefully now we get a Magneton. Oh, the Magneton just comes straight out. The Magneton does just come straight out here, and we're going to get a lot of damage output. And we got a Glameow down, so we can get another energy. Oh, we get the Pokemon Communicator as well now. So we're trying to get build up another Magneton, potentially. Build up another Magneton. Nice. So we get a second Magneton here. Okay. We're going to get an energy on the Mew. Fine. So we're going to build up Mew maybe for a bigger attack. Potentially, maybe to try and finish off Yanmega. Okay. Executor taken out now. So that's 2 points for Nikhil. Here comes Yanmega. Yanmega is going to do 120 damage. And if it has the Cyrus, it will take out the Mew. So, but that will give Magnezone ample opportunity to kill it. So, okay, we get second Yanmega here for the opponent. So Yanmega, is he going to go? He's going straight for an attack here on Magnezone. And there's a Magneton as well with an energy on it as well. So that will be very interesting. Okay, we've got a Dawn as well in this deck. So we're going to charge up Magneton at the back. And remember, if it gets 4 energies on it, it can attack for 60. And Yanmega is weak, so it will do 80 damage to Yanmega. This will do 130 now, straight onto Yanmega because of the weakness. 10 HP left on Yanmega right now. And it's not looking too great for the opponent. We've already got 2 points in hand. We just need another point. Erica comes out here, and now the opponent can kill Magnezone here, but if Magneton gets another energy on it, it will finish off the Yanmega. It will finish it off. Nice. Well, the opponent gets a point, and we got Glameow up front. So instead we put Glameow, so we could Volt Charge our Magneton, stick another electric energy onto it, and then kill for a finish, really. Oh, we're going to use a retreat, and we're going to Dawn into Mew, and Mew's going to be able to do the Yanmega attack. So I actually had multiple options, really, there. As you can see, there was multiple ways I could win. I probably would have gone for the Magneton, put 4 energies on it, and one shot finish off the Yanmega, but that was also a very fine play there as well, with the Dawn coming in. So yeah, a bit of a Dawn flex there, but very, very great game there from Nikhil. Very interesting deck using the Perugly with Magnezone. I like that. That's very different, very creative. Alright, let's get over to fight number 2. So fight number 2 here. We're going to start off with a Greninja deck here. Okay, this one is sent to us by the Dark Lord Sukuna himself. Who ended up getting a head flip coin. We didn't get the intro there. However, we go straight into the match. We got double Froakie down. We got a Greninja, probably a big Greninja Cyrus type deck. I'm seeing a Routes. Am I seeing a Greninja Gallade deck? Very interesting from Dark Lord Sukuna. This is going to be very different. We got a Greninja Gallade deck. Okay, I've never ever seen anybody play this deck. Very, very creative there. Fighting energy only. Because obviously Routes and Kalia are psychic Pokemon, but evolves into Gallade, which is the male version of Gardevoir pretty much. Only takes 2 energies to get itself online, but is a stage 2 Pokemon, so it's quite slow to get online. We have a full line Greninja here, and we can see opposite the opponent here has a Marshadow with another Route at the back there. So we've got a Gallade versus Gallade fight. However, this one is really interesting from Dark Lord, because that extra 20 damage from Greninja adds, it will stack onto Gallade's damage, which does 70 base plus 20 for every single energy attached to a Pokemon. So you could do so many one taps. You know, that's literally for every energy you're dealing out 20 damage plus 70 base, so 90 minimum on this Kangaskhan. If the Greninja gets online, it's gonna kill it one shot because it will do 20 damage from Greninja. Right, so Kangaskhan there gets 0 damage with a Rocky helmet on it as well. So we're looking here for Dark Lord. Okay, so Dark Lord is actually playing a dual energy deck here, water and fighting. Very interesting. We do need 2 fighting energies to activate Gallade. We need 1 water energy to activate Greninja's abilities, so that's good. Okay, he's got the 2 fighting energies down on the Routes. We just need to get the Curlier, then we can activate and use that Rainbow Gallade, which is a beautiful card, I must say. The opponent gets a Curlier here. Interesting. So the opponent is getting very close to their own Gallade. We've got an energy on Marshadow as well. Marshadow, you know, if a Pokemon goes down, Marshadow will tap for 100. Oh my goodness! Kangaskhan with a 60 damage, double heads, and knocks out Froakie. That's unbelievable. That one is a sight to behold. Kangaskhan still has smoke left in him. Okay. Greninja's going to come up front here. We're going to get a water energy on it. It can be a little bit of a tank. We don't want to see another double heads from Kangaskhan, because that would really put a dampener on Dark Lord Sukuna. It could tap a Routes, and that would be, you know, really, really bad for him. So let's see how we go from here. Oh, we got the Gallade. Now remember, Kangaskhan, it takes 3 energies you need to get him out of the way. He needs a Leaf, to move the Kangaskhan out of the way and get Gallade out and start pumping out big damage. Ooh, Kangaskhan here on an absolute tear. 60 damage again. This Kangaskhan does not miss. And we get the Curlier we need here. Let's go. Dark Lord Sukuna gets the Curlier. Very, very close to getting that Gallade online. Next turn, we will have a Gallade. And what are we going to do with this Greninja here? Because this Greninja has been attacking that back Gallade. You know, done a couple 20 Shuriken spikes onto it. Is going to be able to attack as well. But we're going to decide about the energy on the other Routes and build that one up as well. We could have used Greninja's 60 damage ability as well. So we could, and we had a Cyrus there. So what we could have done is potentially Shuriken the Marshadow here and put the energy on Greninja, kill the Marshadow, and then you know, we don't have that 100 damage to deal with potentially. But we end up going to get a retreat from Greninja. We're going to put the Curlier up front to tank a bit of damage. Remember, Gallade has big HP. It has 170 base health, which is a hell of a lot for a stage 2 Pokemon. So it does take a long time to kill it and take it down. The opponent here puts an energy on the Routes at the back here. Interesting. We're not seeing a Leaf from the opponent. He's carrying on with his Kangaskhan. And can he get another 60 damage? Oh my god, it hits! And another one! Oh my god, say it ain't so. Kangaskhan has dealt out by himself 180 damage. 60 times 3. I mean, that's actually huge. Oh my goodness. Right, we got Gallade here, and Gallade is going to be able to finish off Kangaskhan with the help of Greninja. We could Cyrus in the Gallade at the back and take that one offline. or even the Marshadow. Okay, we're going to Cyrus the Gallade. Yep. Great play there. And we can take out this Gallade pretty handily. We don't even need Greninja probably for it. Right, we're going to use Greninja, and then we're going to attack here. We can do 110 damage. 2 energies are on that Gallade opposite, and we're going to wipe out the Gallade. Now, all we need is to wipe out one more Pokemon. Now, if, for example, the opponent here can use Marshadow to deal 100 damage, if it has a Giovanni, it could win. But he ends up putting the Kangaskhan up front. And that's not going to be good because Gallade will one-shot. It's Kangaskhan is actually weak to fighting decks. So Gallade will actually one-shot. Oh, we get a Cyrus here. We got Cyrus from the opponent. He's going to look to use Kangaskhan to take out the Greninja. However, it's a big, big misplay here because, you know, we wanted to get the Gallade offline. I mean, he probably doesn't have a... Are you kidding me? Another 2 heads! Kangaskhan popping off here. I mean, the opponent must be absolutely loving Kangaskhan. That's why the opponent decided to play that card again. And not even play Marshadow, who could do 100. He just knew the Kangaskhan is going to do another 60 and wipe out Greninja. We don't even need Marshadow for that. However, Gallade here is just going to wipe out Kangaskhan because it is weak. So it's going to do plus 20. It's going to do 90 base, plus 20 for the weakness. And that's going to be the game there. 110 damage. Absolute GG's there. Got the Rocky Helmet. I mean, if the opponent had a Marshadow with a Giovanni, it could have been game over for Dark Lord Sukuna there. However, Dark Lord clutches it back. The opponent was too infatuated with the Kangaskhan there, clearly. I mean, you have to think about it. That Kangaskhan did 60 damage 4 times in a row. Dealt out 240 damage total in that game. Absolutely insane. The Gallade didn't even get a chance, the poor thing. Just absolutely got Cyrus and destroyed by Dark Lord there. But a very, very good game there. So let's go over to game number 3 now. This one is uploaded to us by Troy. He gets Tails on the coin flip, so he's going to get the energy first. We've got a Psychic deck here. Togekiss and the Sigilyph. Oh, I love this deck. This is a very, very good deck. It's hard to use, but once you get it going, oh, it's bloody fantastic. It is really good. Alright, so we got Sigilyph up front. Sigilyph's going to allow us to do dish out 10 damage and also draw our next card. Now, Druddigon is up front for the opponent, so he's got a Dark Energy there. He's got a Darkrai. He's got Glameow as well in there. Okay, interesting. He's got Darkrai, Magnezone, Druddigon, and Glameow hybrid deck here. Very interesting deck. And we get some cards out from Professor. We got a Togepi here. Lovely. We got 2 Togepis in our hand, so we're going to put both of them down, and the energy is going to probably go on to Sigilyph. Yep. We got another Professors there, so he's already got 2 cards out. He's going to get another one now, and then he's got another Professor after that. That's very, very quick to get 5 cards deep into your deck really fast, thanks to Sigilyph here. Sigilyph's going to take 20 damage back, but dished out 10. But Sigilyph, it doesn't really matter about the damage. We're not thinking about the damage. We're just using him, get our cards out as quick as possible, so we can get over to Togekiss and start dishing out massive damage, and also get Cynthia as well online. We do have a Cynthia and a Sabrina in hand, so this is looking very, very good. We also have a potion as well for that Sigilyph, so Sigilyph can heal up, take a little bit more damage. We've got a Togetic here, looking very, very good. We can use a potion here to heal up Sigilyph and take a shot, 20 shot from the Darkrai and a shot from Druddigon. It's a lot of pressure now because obviously Druddigon dealing 20 and Darkrai dealing 20 from the back. You know, 40 damage comes out to you straight away if you attack the Druddigon. So we could use a potion though, and then Sigilyph will be on 20 and then could potentially, you know, kill itself next turn. But doesn't go for an attack. Gonna take the 20 HP damage. Gonna take the 20 HP damage from Darkrai at the back there. Once puts an energy on, yep. And there's a Magneton already with an energy on it. 2 energies, sorry. We got Pokeball. Got a really good hand as well. Or we got another Sigilyph. So if this Sigilyph does die, we could get it away and get another Togetic online potentially. Oh, we got Togekiss. So we've already got a Togekiss in hand. We're gonna think here. He's thinking. He's taking his time here. Togekiss got an energy on it. Heal up the Sigilyph. Nice. Thinking about where to put the energy. He's looking at every single one here. But yeah, Giratina gets it. Now Giratina is a very interesting card as well. Once it's got an energy on it, it gets a free retreat. So that might come in handy as well. If we want to get something else going. Maybe just use it for a bit of a tank. But again, we need to try and get this Druddigon out of the way. We've got Cyrus here. But again, we haven't got any backbench hitters at the moment. Okay, we're going to retreat the Sigilyph. Allow it to survive. We've got a Sabrina as well, so we can use the Sabrina also. We're going to use Giratina here to tank a little bit of damage in the meantime. Right. So the opponent uses a Pokemon Communicator, calls out a Pokemon, we don't know what it is yet. Trying to get the Magnezone probably. Right, we get another energy on Darkrai. Another energy on Magneton. So many energies, no attack. The opponent, if the opponent had Magnezone and a Leaf, could start applying some pressure onto Troy. However, decides not to. Gonna go for the okay, we're gonna get Giratina out of the way. We've got Togekiss with a cape on it now with 160 HP. That's very good. We can't get one-shotted by anything. Or even, you know, take massive damage. You know, and, you know, really be down bad. We're going to get a Sabrina here, and Glameow is going to get absolutely killed here. Giratina with 2 energies now on the back. So Glameow is going to be out. 60 damage, nice. That's a point there for Troy. Druddigon is back. And now now Togekiss has charged up, so it can do another 60 damage on top of its already 60 base. So it's charged up. The next hit will be 110 from Togekiss. If he adds a Cynthia, it can be 150. Sorry, it'll be 120, 260s from Togekiss, so 120 damage will be coming out. If he adds a Cynthia, he can do 170 if he pleases. So let's see, this is going to be very interesting. We've got Togetic here. The opponent hasn't taken any points. The opponent has got Magnezone there, but is not going to decide to apply any pressure just yet. This sometimes does happen to players who have Druddigon. You know, they sometimes get stuck behind the wall and end up not applying any pressure. It does happen quite often. But yeah, if we had the Magnezone, we could have applied some pressure. Yeah, 120 damage. So now Togekiss is going to take 20 back. But he does have 2 points. So he just needs to kill one more thing. And it's going to be game over. We get the Magnezone up here. Now remember, Togekiss is charged. 260 damages. We'll do 120. Plus a Cynthia, which I see in our hand here. Cynthia is going to allow it to do 170 damage on one shot. The Magnezone. I think the Magnezone player just came out a little bit too late. Oh, but ends up taking out the Togekiss here with the Darkrai. Oh, wow. Oh, my goodness. That was a great one. Now we have Giratina, but we have a second Togekiss here. We have the Giratina. We're going to do a bit of damage with Giratina here. 70 damage. And then we could finish off with the Togekiss at the back. That was a very, very good play from the opponent. Used the Darkrai chip and the Magnezone, and it ended up clearing that first Togekiss. So now this Togekiss at the back can do 60. Giratina could do 70. Giratina will get killed by Magnezone. So that's going to be... Oh, we got Darkrai up here now. Darkrai has come up front. Weakness as well. Psychic R weakness. Ooh. We're going to get the Togekiss here. I can do 60 plus the Cynthia. We'll give him 110. This is a very tricky situation we're in here from Troy. It's a very tricky situation. Right, we're going to use the Togekiss. We've got an energy on it now. 60 damage. Next turn, it can do 170. Darkrai cannot actually kill it. Darkrai cannot actually one-tap it. Darkrai could do 100 damage total. Oh, but we're going to get Magnezone here. And we're going to do 20 damage to him. And if we have a Giovanni here from the Magnezone player, we don't. Puts him on 10 HP here. But the Cynthia, if the Cynthia comes out here, oh my goodness. Yep, this is going to be huge damage. 170. Oh my goodness, that's a tactical nuke if I ever saw one. That's an absolute tactical nuke there. Oh my goodness me. Wow. Okay, brilliant play there by the Togekiss. Oh my god, Troy absolutely went to town with that Cynthia. That was a really risky one. That was a clutch match. Very, very good game there. Very interesting deck there from Troy with the Togekiss. But killing a Darkrai. The Glameow there for the opponent. I mean, what was that doing there? That was just absolutely cannon fodder. Just got killed very, very fast. So that was a bit of a random one. But the rest of the deck was good from that Darkrai Magnezone player. That was an absolute entertaining match right there. All of the fights so far have been absolutely entertaining. So let's go into fight number 4 now. And this one was uploaded by Rex. Okay, this is going to be a very interesting fight. Knowing how he plays, he's a very, very crafty guy, a veteran of the game. And he's going to go for a Dragonite deck. Very interesting. With communicators now, it's a lot easier to get stage 2s online. And that was the problem with Dragonite decks before. It was just finding Dragonite. You know, that was the biggest issue that players had. And also, you know, the dual energy is not always easy. Sometimes you get bricked and have just water or just electric. You know, for 10 turns in a row. I've definitely seen that happen. However, we're hoping that that doesn't happen for Rex here, and he can get the Dragonite online fast with the energies, dishing out 200 damage total across the board. Now, sometimes I have seen Dragonite, you know, do absolutely funny things where it's, you know, kind of done 200 damage to one Pokemon in particular, and it's just a one pointer, and then, you know, Mewtwo comes out or something that hits for 150 and just wipes out Dragonite. But we'll see. We've got a Dialga deck here from the opponent, so that's going to be interesting. You know, going to be able to probably play maybe a Yanmega or a Melmetal. We've got a Taurus. That's good. Can do 120 on an EX Pokemon. However, it looks like Rex is not going to be playing any EX Pokemon in this deck. Probably just going to be 2 Dragonites and 2 Druddigons. Druddigons for wall and stall while we build up the Dragonite. And you know that's going to be the best thing really. We're not going to use the Druddigon. We're just going to use it as a wall. Okay, so we get Communicator out here. Communicator's going to send away 1 Dragonite, and we're going to get a Dragonair. So we are very, very quickly going to be able to get our Dragonite online. We already have a Dragonite in hand. So Dratini there with an energy at the back. We've got Dratini up front. We can't really use an energy to move it out the way because Dragonite does take a lot of energies to get online. So we need to really utilize all our resources very, very effectively, especially in the Dragonite deck. So we're going to wait until we get at least a couple energies before we decide to retreat that Dratini up front. Alright, we've got a Dawn in this deck as well. That's very good. Okay, Dragonair is now down. And yep, we're going to utilize the electric energy. We're going to probably end up sacrificing Dratini. I mean, the Dialga up front, unless it has a Dawn itself, cannot do 100 damage right now. It has a Dawn, though, and takes the energy off the Meltan at the back. Brings it up front, will be able to dish out 100, but will only dish out 30. Unless it has the Giovanni in the deck, it can do 40. We get an energy on the Dialga. Do we have a Dawn to get it to do 100 now? No, we don't. So we're going to do 30. Get some more energies. We can get it onto the Taurus. Taurus is not going to be utilized very well, but or we get it onto the Melmetal. That's fine. We're going to X-Speed Dratini out of the way and probably put Druddigon up front here because we know the Dialga is building up to try and do 100 damage. And you know, one-shot something. So we got Cape on Druddigon. So now Dialga cannot one-shot it. We'll have to retreat, and Melmetal will come up front here. Melmetal takes minus 20 damage. It's a very, very big tanky Pokemon, dishing out 120 damage itself. So it's going to be a very, very tough fight. There's a lot of HP here for the opponent. A lot of HP for the Dragonite to work with to try and take multiple Pokemon offline. You know, it's going to be a bit of a struggle for Dragonite. You know, across the board here, I can already see at least about 370 HP. So a couple shots from Dragonite will be needed at least. So we're gonna get another energy on the Dialga. We're gonna Leaf Retreat. Great move there by the opponent, and Melmetal can finish off Druddigon. Now remember now, Dratini's got Dragonair. Sorry, has got 3 energies on it. 1 more energy. The next energy is gonna allow that Dragonite to get online, and we're gonna start pumping out 200 across the board as well. So 120 gonna take 20 damage back as well from Drud. Puts the Melmetal back to its normal health. Usually, he did use a cape to add some additional health. However, that Druddigon puts it right back down to its regular health. Well, we got a second Dragonite as well. We need another Dragonair for that back one. But Dragonite with 160 HP is more than enough. Let's see Draco Meter. This is going to be interesting. Big explosion. Ooh! Oh my, okay, that's big damage right there. That is big damage right there. We did 100. Basically, it only took the Melmetal only took 80 because it takes a minus 20 damage. But we basically did 100 to the Melmetal up front and 100 to the Dialga at the back. I feel like another pump here from another Draco Meter pump from Dragonite should take both of them offline. Because yeah, we only have, well, we've got a second Dialga now up there. We've got a second Dialga. We got Cyrus from our Dratini earlier. That was our upfront wall. So that's going to go offline. And now it's just Dragonite. Just going to be pumping out. And nothing on the board can one-shot Dragonite right now. You know, it's going to take at least 2 shots from Melmetal to take Dragonite off. Whereas Dragonite, on the other hand, could just go on an absolute killing spree and kill multiple Pokemon here. Oh! We did 100 out to the Taurus. Okay, we take the Taurus offline. And now all of these Pokemon are on 50 HP. And that is only 150 HP total across the opponent's board. We get another Meltan now. So now we got 210. But if we deal 150 damage to any of those EX Pokemon, it's going to look really, really bad for the opponent. Okay, here we go. Draco Meter. Oh my goodness. 100 in the middle, 50 on the side, another 50 on the side. We take out 2 at once there. We're going to get 4 points there for Rex. Wow, what a great play there. That Melmetal, he's dangerous. But when it comes to Dragonite dishing out that much damage, whew, you can say Dragonite is just as dangerous, if not even more dangerous. And there was a lot of HP on the board from that opponent. You know, big tankers with capes, 150 base health. But Rex really proved why Dragonite is very, very strong still. And in this meta, might still have a place. Get straight into game number 5. Alright, this one was uploaded by Nitro, who gets the coin flip of heads. And he's got a fighting deck here, we can see. Marshadow comes right out straight away. That's going to be an interesting play here. Let's see what the opponent has. A fire deck. Okay, we see fire energy. So we got a Moltres, maybe a Charizard. We don't know if it's a Charizard or Infernape just yet, but we got double Moltreses on deck. That's very good. 2 tanks and can put out a lot of energy to build up a Charizard. Interesting here. We've got Sandslash. Now, I haven't seen Sandslash for a while, to be honest. I didn't think I'd be seeing that one in this current meta. But still a very good card. 2 energy and can do 70 damage. Very, very strong card. 100 HP. Okay, we got Charmander down now for the opponent. So we got a Charizard deck here versus a fighting deck. Okay, and the fighting deck has very, very low HP. But if you give it time to go, it can dish out damage really, really quickly. We've got Hitmonlee there as well, which can backbench snipe some of these Charmanders. So let's see if we get these snipes off from Hitmonlee. Right, we get the energy on Moltres, and we got 1 coin flip. Okay, fair enough. That goes straight onto Charmander at the back. Get Pokeball here. It doesn't look like we have a X-Speed retreat. So we can't move Marshadow out of the way quite yet. We're going to get an energy on Sandslash here. And we're going to, well, Sandshrew rather. Try and build up that Sandslash and start dishing out 70 damage. You want to use Marshadow is better for that revenge 100 HP damage. So this is a very hard fight here for Nitro. I'm going to be very impressed when I see the victory here, if he does get the victory, or if he gets close, because this is a really tough matchup. Okay, we got a heads and a second heads here. That's very, very good here. Oh wow, okay, so Charmeleon is there now, and we are 1 turn away from a Charizard being able to pump out 200 HP damage. So very interesting. I'm not sure what is going to happen. Okay, we get an X speed at least because we use Professors. And we're gonna use Hitmonlee. Nice. We're gonna put the energy on Hitmonlee here. I think he's got another Sandshrew in hand, but he's not gonna put it down just yet. Right, we're gonna do 30 damage on that Charmeleon. Try and backbench snipe him. Hope that Charizard is not available quite. Oh, Charizard is in. Is in the house now. Five energies. Oh, we're gonna get Sabrina here. Okay, we're gonna put Marshadow back up as a wall. And okay, so he used the Sabrina there as a store. I mean, to be honest, there I would just got the Charizard out. But however, you know, the opponent decided to put some more energies on. Try and put some more energies on, but ends up failing with Moltres there. Oh my goodness. Gets absolutely nothing. And we're going to get Hitmonlee to keep backbench sniping. Continue the backbench sniping. If we can get him down to a good amount of HP. I mean, this is the thing. The Charizard could have come out. Killed the Hitmonlee because we saw there wasn't an energy on Marshadow, so he couldn't do the 100. I mean, the Sandslash could do 70 damage, which is a lot, but we could deal with that as well. It's quite hard, I guess, for the Charizard player against a lot of non-EX cards, but however, took unnecessary damage there, really. We have a lot of energies on this Charizard. We have 7 energies on this Charizard. No, 6 energies, sorry. We have 6 energies, so a lot more than needed, you know. So we get a great pump there from Charizard. 200 damage here. Takes out Hitmonlee. Marshadow here, going to dish out 100 damage. We've got a second Charmeleon at the back as well. Alright, Marshadow is going to be able to do 100 damage here. No Lucario. If there was a Lucario on the bench, Lucario would allow Marshadow to do 120 damage and finish off the Charizard in one shot. However, we're going to do 100 here, take 20 back. Because of that Rocky Helmet on Charizard, which is great. I mean, so I could have got the Charizard out a little bit earlier if he had that Rocky Helmet on earlier. I could have done 60 damage to all of these Pokemon, at least. Oh, he ends up retreating the Charizard. Doesn't want to get Sandslash. That's fine. That's fair enough. Again, Cyrus. Yeah, we have a Cyrus here. We're going to Cyrus that Charizard most likely right back. We're trying to build up a second Charizard here for the opponent, really. We can get the Charmeleon, yeah. He ends up giving 2 to the Charizard and only 1 to the Charmeleon on the top right. So he could have put all 3 on the Charmeleon potentially. And even use that, maybe even get the Charmeleon out next round, do a kill this Marshadow with a 60 hitter, and then have a Charizard online, take the 70 damage from Sandslash, and then kill with that. But however, we're allowing the opponent here build up Sandslash. We've got a second Sandslash as well. We're gonna Cyrus it. We're gonna Cyrus the Charizard right back in. The opponent was not thinking of building up the second Charizard, you know, and letting the first one go. Really needed to just let the first one go and then build the second one, you know. Right. That's going to be a bye to Charizard there. 2 points here for Nitro. And the opponent does have a point. The opponent needs to get some kills up, but there's no energy. There's not enough energy now to start killing these non-EX Pokemon. And these non-EX Pokemon, they all have low HPs compared to obviously Charizard. But wow, I mean, the opponent here is kind of stuck. Gonna get another energy on the Charmeleon. Should have really focused on building that one up. Once he retreated the Charizard, it was game, you know. But he was so scared of losing the Charizard and not focus on building the other one up. Right, okay, we're gonna get 2 there. Okay, nice. Charmeleon has 4. But Sandslash is gonna do big damage here. Oh, we got another Marshadow as well. We've got another Marshadow. So if anything does get killed by Charizard, we can also Marshadow back in for 100. 2 Marshadows, 2 Sandslashes. This is a devastating squad. Absolutely devastating. A lot of damage output. 70 damage. Well, Moltres healed up to 90, but... Okay, we're getting energy on the back Moltres now. I don't know what the energy is here. I mean, I guess maybe he doesn't have a Charizard, you know, so he's just kind of leaving the 4 energies on the Charmeleon. We get 1 energy from Moltres here. Right, that's going to go straight onto Charmeleon. Right, we can do some damage. Good damage with it. Ooh, we got Potion as well. So Sansa's going to heal right back up. Ooh, 70. Yeah, I mean, that Moltres is on very low health right now. It's very low. So what is going to be the next thing to kill? We got a second Cyrus here, so that Moltres is in such big trouble if it decides to retreat. We got Sandslash, we got Marshadow, we got so many Pokemon here that can dish out damage, and yeah, we're going to retreat and go into the other Moltres. He doesn't obviously you can't see the other person's hand, but doesn't realize that there's a second Cyrus in the deck, and a Sabrina as well at that. Wow, three heads. Okay, that's got a lot of energy. Charmeleon's got a lot of energy on it. However, it's just no Charizard to use it on. And we're going to get Cyrus, and it's going to be a pretty straightforward one. I feel like the Charizard player may have misplayed, you know, should have taken out the Hitmonlee quicker and just use the Charizard to keep dishing out damage. Maybe build up a Moltres to start dishing out damage as well at the same time. And it could have been a lot better. It's just the energies were not really great. The energy distribution from the Charizard player was not optimal. We needed at least a Moltres to be able to attack while we're building a Charizard, and obviously Charizard just taking out as much as it can before it does go down. So not too great from the Charizard player, but however, very great fight from Nitro there. It's a very tough deck to win against Charizard, a fighting deck, you know, and Charizard pumping out so much damage. Very tough deck, but he showed that why fighting decks still have a lot of fight left in them. Of course. Alright guys, so let's go into fight number 6 now. So this is going to be very interesting. This one's uploaded by Lost. Lost had just won a tournament. You know, I've seen this guy play some really crazy hands. Sabrina clutches. He's a very creative player, very solidly skilled player as well. So we're going to see what Lost has for us. And he's got a metal deck here to present us with, a Skarmory deck. Now that's going to be very interesting to see. How can he utilize Skarmory's ability to pump out 50 damage once it gets a tool on it? And he's got multiple tools here. He's got a Rocky Helmet and a Cape. And the opponent there has got an Eevee. 60 HP, the basic Eevee can only do a 20 damage tackle, not the one that flips the coins with the continuous steps, and can potentially, I've seen in my stream, knock out 140 damage on a Pokemon, which is absolutely unreal. Just coin flips after coin flip, so that was actually insane. So Skarmory's going to get the helmet on it, Rocky Helmet. We got a Glameow down the bottom here. We got a Palkia. So this is a Vaporeon Palkia deck. It's a very, very strong deck, especially with Manaphy. And there goes the Manaphy. And if we can get Manaphy up front here, start putting down energies, that's going to be great. But however, Manaphy, the thing about Manaphy is he can get one-tapped by Skarmory with a tool on it. So Manaphy's only got 50 HP, and Skarmory will one-tap it next turn, but at least going to be able to give out a couple of energies for that Palkia. This is a very, very tough one. It's like you almost got to take out the Skarmory early. We got second Skarmory as well, and Purugly's already there. So this is gonna go. Manaphy's gone here, and then we're gonna be left with an Eevee and a Palkia. Need to build up that Palkia as fast as possible. We're like almost at just basically one energy position right now. Oh, we're gonna put Palkia up front. Okay, fair enough. We have Vaporeon to give that energy, and then we can get a third energy and do 150. But remember, we do get Vaporeon. Remember that Palkia, once it uses all of the energy, it's got... Oh, Misty could help. Misty could give some energy into Palkia. Oh, we got a heads. Oh my god, 2 heads. Okay, Palkia is going to be online on this turn. Going to do 150. There's 1 energy on the back, so he still needs a lot of energy to build right back up. 3 energy is going to be gone from him. So Skarmory here, there is a cape for Skarmory, so Skarmory can dish out 50 damage while that Palkia still builds up. It's going to take at least a couple turns for Palkia to build up, and we can dish out big damage from Skarmory in the meanwhile. At least 100 should be able to be, you know, outputted from Lost here onto Palkia. So we got the first 50, then another 50 is going to come his way if he ends up keeping Palkia up front. Okay, we got another energy on Palkia. We got Professors as well. We're not going to be able to leaf Palkia as well. And losing that Manaphy early, you know, it's hard. You know, the Manaphy needed a cape. If we had just a couple more, just at least 2 rounds from Manaphy, it could have been a lot better. A lot better for the Palkia player. We could have got a lot more energy on Palkia. We've got 3 energies on Palkia. Right, so it will take another 50 HP hit and leave it down to 30 HP. Can dish out 30 itself, so it's going to hit for 30. And leave Skarmory on 50 HP. Skarmory going to dish out another 50 though. Glameow down again. That is a nice card. 1-star Glameow, let's go. Right, let's go straight into it. Boom! Another big shot from Skarmory. Dishes out so much damage, just for 1 energy as well. Absolutely insane. 30 HP left on this Palkia now, and if this Palkia goes offline, you know, Lost is gonna take the game. We got Glameow there with an energy on it, but we didn't put energy on the Purugly. Purugly is gonna take 3 energies to get online. We're probably looking for Glameow to take a, you know, to dish out a big shot of 40 damage if it flips a coin and gets heads. So let's see. Oh, Misty here does not hit for the Palkia player. We've got 4 energies on Palkia though, and now Palkia will only go back to being able to dish out 30 damage again. So we have to risk it there. We looked at the Purugly situation with Glameow. We're hoping that Glameow here only can hit Tails and not kill us if we're the Palkia player. Oh, but okay, Purugly is going to be online. Fine. We're going to get another energy. Oh, we're close. 1 more, and then we're going to be able to dish out 60. We've got a Cyrus in hand and 2 Leafs as well. So... Manaphy's there now. And Lost only doesn't have a point. We can put Manaphy out there for some energies, but we're gonna retreat the Palkia up front here and move him to the back. However, Cyrus Perugly, it looks like it's just gonna be a Cyrus Perugly situation. Yeah. Boom. That's gonna take out Palkia. That's gonna be the game there. That was pretty straightforward standard. I mean, Misty did hit for Palkia, but losing that Manaphy so quickly from the Palkia player was not a good move. You know, he needed some capes in there at least. Perugly gets rid of the Cyrus as well, and that's going to be the game for Lost. Great one there. Really, really good deck. Perugly is an interesting one. I've seen a couple good fights now. So Perugly is up there, and Skarmory, oh, that damage is disgusting. Let's get into our final fight of the evening, number 7. And we've got a, well, this one was uploaded by King25. Gets the heads coin flip here. We've got a Chatot from the opponent and a Magnezone Darkrai Magnezone deck. So Dark Zone. It's going to be very interesting. We've got a Jodigan as well in there, so for some protection. But we don't need to protect ourselves from Chatot right now. We can chill a little bit. We got some fossils out here from Chatot. It's a fighting Chatot. I mean, we did see this last time on Epic Battles from Scion, our good man there, playing a Chatot Rampardos deck. That was very, very strong. And remember, electric decks are weak to fighting cards, so they can get taken offline pretty quickly by fighting deck cards. However, Magnemite here is going to get the energy, can take any energy it pleases. It's like a colorless energy really it can take, so any energy, we put a dark energy on it and it will still be able to dish out 10 damage base plus the 20 because Chatot is a bird Pokemon that is weak. Okay, so we've got an Aerodactyl down here for the opponent. So now Magnemite can't evolve up front. We're going to use Professors. So the only way to evolve is to retreat, but we can take Chatot offline. We have got energy on the Aerodactyl up there as well. So, you know, that's going to be pretty... yeah, that's going to be tricky. That could take out our Magnemite, but we're going to go for it here. We don't mind losing our Magnemite and start building up our Darkrai to dish out big damage as well if the Aerodactyl decides to come out here. Nice, okay. We've got a Jodigan as well as a wall. So we use the Magnemite to kill Chatot, which is great. Stop the whole strategy in play. That's a big part of the strategy here. And obviously the opponent here is going to be a little bit behind now. Puts a Rocky Helmet on Aerodactyl, going to take out Magnemite. Going to look to take out some more Pokemon, potentially Jodigan. But again, 20 damage. If it attacks Jodigan, it's going to take 20 from there. It's going to take another 20 from Darkrai. And he's got Leafs. He can retreat the Jodigan. Jodigan can only take 80. Once that Aerodactyl is in 100 damage range, Darkrai can finish it off. So we're looking to put it down to 100 damage at the very least, and then take it offline. Potion, nice. That's going to buy him a bit of time. He's got a second potion, that'll be good as well. If he has a Sabrina, that's even better. If he has a Sabrina here, that'll be really good. But a lot of people have like sort of dropped Sabrina for Cyrus, really. Magneton. If that Magnemite stayed alive, we could have put the Magneton onto that. But we got a second Aerodactyl for the opponent. This is a very, very tough fight. Magnemite would be great here, because then we could evolve into Magnezone and start doing 130 damage to these Aerodactyls. We've got a Cranidos down here at the back as well. This is looking very, very, very difficult now because Rampardos is very close and Rampardos can crack for a lot of damage. Okay, we're going to heal up the back Aerodactyl again. And this Aerodactyl is going to be on 120 HP after this shot, taking out Jodigan. Okay, this is interesting now. The Darkrai is not going to be able to dish out enough damage to kill this Aerodactyl or the one at the back, because they're both on 120. So what are we going to get going here? Magnemite. Okay, can we build up a Magnezone? Potentially. Okay, we're going to put this Pokemon onto 20 HP. That's good. And I believe I did see a Cyrus in King 25's hand as well. So we can get that card right back. And Rampardos is out now. 1 energy, 130. Going to leave the Darkrai onto 10 HP. And yeah, Cyrus is the only thing that could probably clutch this now. Yep, Cyrus. We're seeing Cyrus really clutch these games multiple times. And yeah, it just puts an energy on, it can kill Aerodactyl. The opponent decides, no, I've had enough. I'm going to concede and leave it there. And Darkrai here, I mean, the back was against the wall, but using the Magnemite to kill the Chatot was very, very good. Stopped the strategy in play. Did take a Rampardos shot, though. A big, big shot from Rampardos, but still managed to survive there with only 10 HP left. Oh my goodness, 10 HP was literally the difference in that game. Great one. Really good upload there from King. I really like the gameplay there. And that's going to be the end of all the fights for tonight. Absolutely insane battles there from everyone. So thank you so much for uploading your battles. We will be back again, hopefully in the coming weeks, for some more epic battles. So make sure you submit them down. To remember to follow all of our socials up here. Pokemon TCG Pocket India Trainers. Follow them on YouTube and Instagram, TCG in Trainers on X, and I'm Alonsobisc, your host and commentator extraordinaire. So make sure you give me a follow on Twitch and hop in a stream if you want to do some viewer battles and potentially challenge for the gym championship as well. We have a lot of fun in there, so hopefully I get to see all you guys around again. Take care, much love, and peace.